Hi guys, welcome to Mickey's Makeup Reviews, and today we have a long episode. So I'm going to redo my look from Saturday night with a little bit of tweaks. So I know I did a pre-game the day before, and I'm going to show you what I ended up actually using. Now I'm going to do my whole face. I have nothing on right now, except for of course, my Hydra Phase, which I love. And I use that as a primer, so it's nice and dry now. So we are going to be using all brushes to apply our makeup. Now, as you can tell, this is my foundation brush. Anyways, so we'll start with that one. Let's light our joint first. So this is Watermelon Sorbet, I believe. No, sorry, Super Lemon Haze. It's a favorite around here, so we picked it up. Alright, so start with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Now, like you guys know, I don't usually like to use foundation, but that's what I used that night. So I'm going to reuse it, and I'm going to apply it with my brush. And I actually like it a lot better when I apply it with my brush compared to my blending sponge. Now, the big difference, however, the only thing I don't like using the brushes for is blending my contour. But I had to do it yesterday because I forgot a blending brush. So you see how well it goes on? It just paints right on. They're artificial fibers, so it's not like it sucks it up very much. So I can totally see the product going onto my face very easily. And yeah, I really like using a brush to set my foundation down. I can make sure it's all even, make sure I get my neck. We don't want unevenness. Okay, let me get a closer look. Sorry guys, I gotta look in my mirror. Oh, look! Just look at you guys. So I'm planning on moving my mirror in the future. It's just, in the control room and we're still setting it up. So, if you don't know about our other page, 5th Floor Exotics, check it out if you like animals. Reptiles specifically, I have a lot of reptiles. I am definitely a snake lady. Okay, so yes, the foundation's set and I'm super happy with it, which is rare. So next up, I didn't have this last night, my Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle by Maybelline. I didn't have it last night, so I ended up using my NARS, which I don't want to use now because I don't know where it exactly is. Actually, no, there it is. I don't want to use it up, so I'm just going to use my Age Rewind and the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair, which I also used last night. Now, I would have preferred to use this because I am noticing less of dark circles. I mean, the bags are always going to be there, but the dark circles, definitely going away. So I really like that. So next time I use that, I'm going to have to pump more product. I got to remind myself. So I'm just putting everything in my makeup bag. I also wanted to mention I always bring a travel size makeup remover, always, just in case. I refill it with the big one. And I use Garnier Skin Active. You guys know I don't know how to say this word. Micellar water? Micellar water? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Anyways, next up, we're going to phase in this concealer, which I used this brush for. So I don't even really need to blend it in, if you'll notice. A little bit, but not much, especially after the foundation. Sorry about the light, guys. There we go. I'll put it up there too. So I always usually do add the Fair concealer because it does brighten up my eyes up more. Remember, triangle down. I accidentally hit my nose, which is actually good because I hit the spot I needed to. I like to do around my nose. I don't know why. It always looks red. So again, take my concealer brush and just make sure it's nice and blended. There we go. And I prefer patting, but with the brush, you can put the product where you want it. So I'm just transferring a little bit up to my eyes, or my upper eyelid, I'm sorry. And there we go. So I'm just gonna come in for a closer look. See, now the problem I had on Saturday night is that I thought I looked way too powdery after I put on my translucent powder. So looking at it now, it's already starting to look a little powdery. So maybe I'll try my UV setting spray after, which I don't have in the room with me, so I won't put it on with you guys. But in any case, maybe I'll try that instead, because the powder just made me look powdery and like I was wearing makeup, and I don't like looking like that. So next up, contour. Now you guys know I use my Mega Glow palette, contouring palette. I don't use the highlighter side. I like to use my Jackie and Lauren makeup stick for highlighting. So I'll get my highlighter brush, which is a flat tipped brush. So I do clean these quite often, but because I use them for the same product every time, they are quite stained. So this is a really cheap palette I got on Amazon, and it works. I like it. Come a little closer, make it a little darker. I also do my jawline. I mean, I already have a pretty cut jawline, but why not, right? And what I'm gonna use my foundation brush to blend it in because I need to wash it anyway. Okay, gotta fix the hair to do our forehead. Okay, thought I had brought my brush in. Okay, now we're gonna do our forehead, and we just lightly get from our temple to our middle of our forehead. I don't like to do right across the forehead. I don't know. I'm a chicken when it comes to contouring. I'm just learning, so this is like the extent of what I'll do. Okay. So I'm actually going to use a different brush to blend, and hopefully this works like I want it to. So always make sure you blend down when doing your chin. Obviously you don't want the brown going up your face. And then when you're doing your contour blending, make sure you're going upwards at all times. Try not to go down in any way, and make sure to go into your hairline. Sorry, this is making me angry because I can still see it very there we go. Prominently. See the other side, because that is the better light. Okay, so remember, I'm going upwards. I don't want to go downwards, or I don't want to try and hit this area either. So upwards towards your cheekbones and into your temple, into your hairline. There you go. Because if you're going to want to put on highlighter, which I'm going to because I did the other night. There we go. Look at that. All blended in. And now we do our hairline. So, now the reason I'm using my brush like this is because I'm so much better at blending brushes or blending sponges when it comes to contour. And my advice, only the brushes I love applying my makeup with, but for contour I'm definitely sticking to my blending brushes. I just don't have one here. Okay. Oop. Sorry guys. So I've never contoured my nose. I should. I kind of have a big one, but I'm not too worried about it. Alright. So next we're going to highlight. I don't know why this keeps going out. There's a fan going right here. Anyway. So we highlight. I learned something new, guys. I don't know if I probably have done it a couple times now. But you highlight your chin. So you want to draw the attention to the center of your face, your cupid's bow, your cheeks, and your forehead. you want to draw the attention to the center of your face. And I have another trick for that. So again, I use Jackie and Lauren makeup sticks that come in a pack of 3. I do enjoy the other ones. It's just easier for me right now to sorry, I like the Wet n Wild brown contour better. And I don't usually like to use blush in the summer. I find it pointless because, you know what, my face is already going to be red. Okay, your Cupid's bow. Like I said, you want to draw the attention to the center of your face. And there's another trick for that with your eyeshadow, which I'll show you. Which I always do, but I never mention. Okay, so I did promise, I always do reviews. Don't worry, I do have reviews. I'm not just redoing my makeup from the other night. I am going to show you my reviews. Remember, triangle down, eyes triangle up. Make sure you get it nice and blended, which I have not. And there we go. So you always want to do your contour, your highlighter after your contour because you don't want the contour messing up your highlighter. Doesn't that make sense? Anyway. Next up, eyeshadow, the fun part. So I use my Marvicorn palette like I showed you Friday. Sorry about the light, guys. Come on. That's horrible. Anyway, my Marvicorn by Marvin Magnificent. It's by BH Cosmetics. Now, when I went out, I used this purple. I am going to use this purple again, but I do want to do my upper crease with the pink, just to see what it looks like. I mean, I'm not too daring when I go out someplace new, so I just use the purple. So, I'm liking my face makeup. I'm liking how it's set. I would just go up like this, put on some mascara. But, hey, you know, let's finish the look. So, I needed to downgrade the color of of eyeshadow I was using for my eyebrows. So I am now using a lighter brown because my hair is not that dark. And I was noticing that my eyebrows looked just horrid. So I downgraded to a lighter color and I am much happier with the results. I'll just show you in 1 second what I'm using. I mean, I do have an eyebrow pencil, but I find that when I draw my eyebrows on, I have more control of where I'm putting it. So this is what I use as my eyebrow pencil. It's very slanted and very thin. So that's my eyebrow pencil. And for the color, I usually use a shade like that. That one's called Spray Tan. So that's what I use for my eyebrows right now. So we're going to divulge into my eyes. Already used that. Okay, I have plenty of brushes here. Where did they go? So yes, as I mentioned, I did review quite a few colors. I do have 3 colors on my hand that I will be reviewing. Let's give you a few. Okay, here we go. Found it. Okay, so I stole this from one of my other palettes. I really like this brush. So I am going to do my upper lids in pink, and we're going to see how it goes. So I'm literally just going above my crease. I am not adding any below. And I love this color. It's called Tongue Pop in the palette. It's beautiful, beautiful pink. Bright, bright, bright. I love it. So that's all I'm doing. I am just highlighting my crease. Hopefully. I noticed a little one of crazy there. Luckily, I can wipe it off. There we go, just in the crease there. And there we go, we're done. Just let me double check. I'm gonna do one more layer. Sorry, layer. Yeah, layer. When I said layer, I was thinking like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Anyway, I'm being silly now. So now I'm noticing this is a little bigger than the other one. Okay, good enough for now. Now we're going to divulge into the purples, which is called Bahamas. Relight our joint. So I like to do these videos because it also shows you how long it takes some people to do their makeup. I mean, this is not normal for me. I also forgot to put on primer, I just remembered. But look how good it's staying anyway, because I did put concealer up there. It's staying amazing. See, this is the color. This is what I should have done. This is much prettier. This stupid light. No, let's do my face. There we go. See, I really like that. That's really pretty. It's definitely like club going out, you know, and especially I was wearing all black, so a pop of color does not hurt. I'm just gonna add a little more pink right here. Blend it in a little better. There we go. And now I'm gonna do the other eye. So I have reviewed this Marva Corn palette before. It is one of my favorites. It's one of my go-tos. The formula is great. There is a lot of, the pickup can be annoying because it will get all over the place. However, the fallout onto your face is minimal, especially if you're wearing primer or something to make it stick. There we go, all done. Yeah, no, I definitely like this look. Had I been more adventurous, I would have worn this out, but I'm not that adventurous, as we know. So, I did use my Unique when I went out. I don't want to use it right now because I'm just doing recreation. So I'm going to use my Kat Von D. Yeah, Kat Von D is going to come back up in a few minutes. Don't worry. Like I said, I do have reviews. Okay. So this again, Troublemaker. I am not a fan of it, but it's a mini and I only have 2 others that I like. And I'm waiting on deliveries for more so I can test those. But right now, when I'm doing other recreations or just playing around with my makeup, I'll be using Kat Von D Troublemaker, which I'm not a huge fan of. So it does make my my lashes turn black, but other than that, like, you'd think, as I said before, you'd think one called Troublemaker would be a little more, you know, catching to the eye. Sorry guys, I'm just leaning in my mirror. I think you can't get a contact eye. I gotta learn to look more at the camera instead of myself. Like that, right? I'll learn eventually. Okay, so eyes are done. And you know what I used, I already showed you. So the Kat Von D Troublemaker, it's a mini from Sephora. I believe it was still expensive as shit. It was like 25, maybe it was 15, I don't know. It was a while ago, to be fair. So here we go with my reviews. I have 2 Kat Von D colors here. I got it in Melancholia and Noble. This is what it looks like on my skin. Noble you can barely see. Melancholia is a really bright pink. And this third one I wanted to show you because I've never worn it and it's one of my favorites. What this is Tarte, and it's called Tartiest. And this color is TBT. To be, I don't know what TBT means. Anyway, I really do like this color, but it's not the color I wore, so I won't be putting it on. The color I did wear, I just wanted to show you what it looked like. The Tarte is actually quite a thick formula. It smells and feels amazing on your lips. It's like a mint treatment. Let's just test this here. So the Tarte does run. It does not, it's not a stain, but the other 2 do stay on. Now I would try them on for you, but they look horrible and take forever to get off. You know what? Let's put it on anyway. So I'm going to put on Melancholia, the pink one. And I will definitely be probably gifting these to friends. Yeah. way too pale for my ass. See, I have too many pinks like this already, and I don't know. I'm not a fan. So those are the two colors I found. Again, they were at Winners for $9.99, I believe. Good thing I always have some paper towel lying around. So yeah, I'm totally not a fan. Putting on again just now wasn't too bad, but so I'm going to put the color I did put on. This is Artiste. It lasted all night. It lasted until the morning, guys. So I have 3 of these. It's Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink. This one's Artiste, but I have 3 different colors. I love it. It really takes quite a bit to get off. So try not to make mistakes, and if you do make a mistake, take it off right away. Okay, so there we go. So this is pretty much, except for the pink, is what I wore out, except for our final step. The Maybelline Fit Me Mascara. No, sorry, not Fit Me Mascara, Fit Me Translucent Powder. So it does come with a brush. I don't like using it, so I always use one of my bigger brushes to apply it. So I apply it in circles. Sorry, I just don't want to hit my lips. And like I've said before, I like it because it soaks up oil and excess moisture. However, it makes me feel like I should be on stage. Yeah, see, it's like makes me so much whiter. So I'm gonna do a comeback again, show you guys how I look. Oh, I don't like touching my face after I've done my makeup, but fuck, like, if you saw me in my mirror right now, I feel like a damn vampire. Anyways, so that's it for the control room for today. I will be coming back later in my regular spot and showing you how this held up for the night. Hope you have a great day. I'm gonna go finish my joint.